evening once again. I didn't, procrastinated to some degree, doing stuff to some other degree. Probably more the former than the latter today, though. I'm still just, I'm slipping it in a little earlier than I could have done because I'm taking a break from doing stuff. I've been playing a bit of Monster Prom today, actually, just because, comes out in less than a week. Monster Camp comes out in less than a week, the sequel. And I haven't played Monster Prom itself for, until I think yesterday. About a year. Well, actually not even yesterday. Earlier today, I downloaded it. Yesterday? Yeah, because maybe? Yeah. Maybe the day before? I don't know. I've lost track of time. Timing is getting more and more meaningless to me. As everything just blurs together and not just because of COVID. Although that, being locked in and stuff like that does not help. It does not help at all. But yeah, so I've been doing that a lot today. Well, not a lot today, but I've been doing that. I've done a few rounds this evening. Got a couple secret endings that I hadn't got before, and one that I have, which I think is the first time that's happened. But yeah, that game is generally hilarious, and I look forward to the sequel, because it's probably going to be just as funny. I backed it on Kickstarter, so I'm basically just waiting on my key to be emailed to me, because I backed the Monster Prom 2, the various sequels on Kickstarter, and so I assume, Monster Camp I'm definitely going to get. I assume I get all the other ones that were on there as well, although I'm not sure if I get the reverse one. I don't know if that's part of it. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see when we get to those, because we're only just getting Monster Camp, and it's been a while since the actual Kickstarter. So, yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. That's a good almost 2 minutes worth of intro, I suppose. Vlog, almost. These are turning almost into, how has your day been, Alex? Because what the fuck else am I supposed to talk about? The days aren't super interesting. National Edge Day, and we're not in November yet, and wait, no, it's about, straight edge, and I was tempted to tape up my arms and, do the full, draw the X's on them and go full CM Punk, but also, I have very hairy arms, I don't know if you've noticed, and I don't really feel like putting tape there. That just sounds like it's gonna be real painful afterwards, and not worth it for a bit. Few people are gonna get. I mentioned how we were playing a lot of Quiplash, and one of them questions, the new Quiplash 3 has Triplash as its final round, where you have to give 3 answers to a question. And the question I got given was things you'd find in a fanny pack. And I wrote mace, as in pepper spray, Mace, the medieval weapon, and Mace, the wrestler. The member of Retribution. What was wrong with Dio Madden? What was wrong with Dio? Dio, that's already a good enough, definitely not my actual name. Right? What was wrong with Dio for that? But yeah, no, National Edge Day is not about that, you dirty perverts, because, come on, if you're actually watching me by this point, you probably are. But, I am, so. What? It's not a bad thing. It's natural. Most people are. Generally, people are. So, statistically likely. But yeah, it's not that. It is straight edge and that sort of edge, I suppose. It's also not the wrestler edge, which, I've already done one wrestling name joke. Why not 2? And I guess technically 3 wrestling jokes in total because of the X's thing. I can't do that because I'm doing it on my phone. Shut up. National Mulligan Day. Trying again. Yeah, we're going to take a mulligan on that one. I don't know if anyone uses the term mulligan in anything except for golf. And I suppose mini golf, because again, fuck actual golf, but crazy golf is fucking fantastic. God, when the apocalypse is over, I want to go away with a bunch of mates, and if we don't go crazy golf at least once, then we've probably gone to somewhere a lot more significant than I'm probably thinking we have the capacity to at this moment in time. Because, yeah, if we're going somewhere if we're going to Disneyland or Disney World or some shit, and that's Disneyland Paris or Disney World Florida, probably, because I don't think we're going to be going to California. Because it's a long enough fucking flight from here to Florida. No, I'm not doing it to California as well, and I'm not doing an Interpol fight, a non-international fight, because non-international flights aren't required to give you entertainment. So you had to find shit to do. And like, I have a Switch and stuff, but still. Man. Or PS Vita. Hell, no, fuck it. How long is this flight? I'll just knock out a couple of dungeons in Persona 4 Golden. Might actually finish the fucking game, who knows? Probably not. I actually did that. I think it was the flight back, I just played Persona 4 for the entire flight back, pretty much, so. Like 1 year. It wasn't last year, because I didn't have it last year, I had my Switch instead. Which I was going to hook up to the TV, and then realised there's no plugs for me to do that. Oh well, I'm still just going to use this for YouTube over than my phone, because it's a slightly bigger screen. I'm rambling again. National Pasta Day, yes. Pasta is good. Pasta is a solid carbohydrate, and I apparently know fuck. Oh man, why didn't I think about this? I should have gone back. I should have done a callback to like the 3rd episode or whatever it was, and gone back and done some more pasta quizzes, because that was real fucking funny. Oh, I need to rewatch that video, because that video is fucking hilarious. I think I'd find that video funny. I think it was funny. Oh, it's been so long. It's been such a long fucking year. Black Poetry Day. See, I'm in two minds, because I imagine, like, my first instinct is to go, well, yes, because poetry is going to change based on your, creed or gender. But I guess you have different bases and different point of references to go off of, so, like, yeah, fair, I guess. I don't know. Maybe black poetry is a weird way of phrasing it, but still, I think I get the point. I think. It's a real big unsure thing, but it's a thing. And for the 3rd Saturday in October again, oh my god, it's the 3rd Saturday of whatever. National Sweetest Day. It has bloody all to do with the flavour, which, I mean, I'm already out on. It's to do with being nice. And yes, because we need more days of general niceness. We have all these days because people are assholes. Like, I can't help but think we have a lot of these, like, be nice, be good, help people sort of fucking days. Because people are just assholes. People are, by default, assholes. People suck. A lot of people suck. Not everyone. There are some really fucking nice people out there. But yeah, there's a lot of people that fucking suck. Man, it's a real mess of a place, isn't it, this world? Like, I want to make it a better place. That's why I keep telling y'all to, help share and grow the audience so we can get more people, because we need more people to change the world. And, like, this has been here way before doing these videos. This has been here for fucking years, because I've had this mentality for years. The world needs to change. The world needs to improve. We are in a fucking shit show, and we need to do something about it. I can't do that alone. I couldn't do that with a bunch of mates. I'd need, you need a fucking decent number of people to make a change, to make a fucking difference. And that's the main point, honestly. So go out, go tell people, change the fucking world, take notice, make a fucking difference. Stop being an asshole, stop being racist, stop being sexist, stop being homophobic, And that's just the fucking tip of the iceberg. I keep mentioning how the economics sucks. That's going to shoot itself in the foot eventually. Let's kill it before it does. I don't know how I just don't know the logistics of replacing an entire economic system. I do know, however, that in the process of, the likelihood is to who said, replacing an entire economic, worldwide economic power is to also will require the reworking and termination of a lot of politics. Luckily, politics is already a real big problem, so that's also something that could probably need changing. There's a lot of shit that needs changing, and I don't know how much of it is theoretically possible without full-on revolution and anarchy. And as much as being chaos, I'm all up for some level of revolution and anarchy. I think we're best leaving it for now. Especially considering one of the problems on that list is also militarized police. You're a police force, not an army. Armies are bad enough as they are, never alone police force acting as armies. Police forces acting as armies is the same level as teachers acting like they have authority. If you watch the video from a few days ago, or I think it was a few days ago, maybe a few weeks ago by this point, where I talked about a story I had in high school that was a real blatant abuse of authority. You know how I really have a problem with teachers abusing, teachers thinking they have way more power and way more authority than they actually fucking do. Or They do, but fucking shouldn't do. So yes, this is a real insight into me and why, like, some of the things and some of the reasons why I do this. Like, I do this because it's fun. I do this because I don't think I could, in any real capacity, get a proper job because my brain is all kinds of effed up. And I do this because, again, fuck trying to deal with actual capitalism, because capitalism fucking sucks. But you know, on the other hand as well, it's like, I still need money. Need money because we're stuck in this world with shitty ass capitalism, where, you know, everything goes up in price in a much, much, much higher rate than goes up in money received. Like, pay goes up by like 1%, where costs go up by like 10%. This math make no sense. When you think there's already like a big gap between the two, like there's already a big gap between how much shit costs and how much money we make, and then I mean, I'm over exaggerating with those numbers, but then you realize, oh, income always goes up a lot less, if at all, than costs go up. Cost goes up a lot higher and a lot more frequently than income ever goes up. It's a system that's like that will shoot itself in the foot. It's a system that was made to fail, and yet here we are, and it's still not only a thing, but it's the driving force in our fucking society. Okay? So when I keep spouting that I want to gain an audience more than anything to change the world, don't think I haven't actually thought about this shit. So like, and I know, again, like I said, the logistics behind changing and reworking an entire economic system is far beyond me. But I know that requires people. And those people ain't me. I am the catalyst to change. I am not the change. I am the catalyst to growth. I am not the growth. I am the catalyst to chaos. I am not the chaos itself. Such is the nature of my existence. And see, I say things like that and it makes things sound more... So I feel like, I don't know, sounds like it's less realistic when I say things like that, doesn't it? But it's true, it's the case. And me being a god or me just having a god complex doesn't matter in that aspect. You know, I am merely trying to act as the wake-up call to people, as the driving force to go, hey, have you looked at how bad the Earth is? Do you realise that we can... Again, it baffles me that people realised, oh, if we get enough people together, they can't stop us, and did that for a fucking meme about storming Area 11. And not Area 11. Area 51. Don't know why I thought of Area 11 there. Area 51. Yeah, no. Why, you know, and not making a difference in the fucking world. Like, oh yeah, we're all gonna call to impeach Trump, but we're not gonna fucking storm the White House or any shit like that. Oh God, it'd be a fucking mess, wouldn't it? Bet Trump would want them to mow down the people running at him. Because he's that level of a not understanding how presidency works and not understanding that appearances are very fucking important. That's why I like keeping a consistent appearance of a degenerate. A smart-ass, god-complex degenerate, but a degenerate nonetheless. I realise this video's gotten rather long, but talking about serious points that I feel the need to talk about. As well as technically a series of games by this point, that I'm kind of passionate about, because they're funny as hell. And yeah, I mean, that's how long it's been. Screen's turned off. I don't know what time I've got that set to be. I think it's like 10 minutes, even though I've been recording for 14, so I guess 15 minutes, maybe 20. I don't know how long it took me to start recording. Point is, you know, it's been a while. God, I don't know what else to say. I think I've said enough. I think if you don't get the idea by this point, I don't know what's going to get you to get the idea. And I kind of hate that this is just at the end of a random episode of this series that no one's probably going to watch. Or if they do watch, they're not going to watch this late. because I put all the important stuff at the end, apparently. As you do when you have no idea what you're doing, I suppose. I have lots of things I want to do, but no idea how to do any of it. So I sit here and make stupid videos on the internet, based on an idea that probably would have been a lot more interesting if the world hadn't ended. But I don't know how much more interesting. Either way, I'm going to stop now. I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-ra.